Okay, so I mean, as you can see, it's nothing much, but I mean, I have a little setup down here, which it's kind of nice because I can just set all my harmonica stuff there and go in between that and you know, sculpting and whatnot. There's really not much to it. I just kind of keep my heat gun down there. Let's see, what else? I just kind of have my basic tools here, the ones that I use the most. I can always give you a quick look through that. Paint brushes, constantly smoothing things out with paint brushes. I just got them from Michael's, they're real cheap. Of course, X-Acto knife, ball tools. You can get these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, wherever. I got these like dentist tools here. It's nothing fancy. Let me get that a little closer. But as you can see, yeah, just simple and like spatula tools. I use this a ton. Yeah, these were only like $5, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, these aren't special tools at all, and you gotta love that noise. It's incredibly loud. So I mean, that's why I have my like Bose headphones. It gets incredibly loud. And I mean, I carry my flash equipment back here. I don't have any. We just moved the pool table out of the way because it was so warm upstairs. The clay was like melting, and so basically, I mean, I have my flashes there. These simply, let me just kind of tilt this towards myself. These just fit inside of here. Just kind of get that basically in there. And as you can see, usually I just use like a piece of tape to secure it so it's more dead center. And this on the inside is just tin foil. It's a piece of plexiglass, and I just put a piece of tissue paper over it. It's absolutely, you know, just simple as can be. And I just have 2 of those. And I just made that up the other day. There's nothing much to it, but it seems to work pretty nicely. And I got this sheet here off of Adorama, I believe, or B&H for $45. It came in a 16-foot roll, and as you can see, it's 4 feet wide. It was a really good deal when you think of it. It's so thin though that as you can see, I had to make just like the slightest like cutout so that there's 2 layers. Otherwise, it shows the holes that I made, which this enables me to in the future just kind of go at it from any place on top of here if I need to. But so far I've only needed the 1 hole, so I mean, very simple setup. And I mean, you can see down here, let me sit down, I just kind of keep my wire, so as you can see in like videos, I just kind of reach down and grab wire, and I just kind of threw my drill and hot glue gun over there, and there's a shake weight. Let's see, let me get this out of the way. But one of the things that I do when I'm sculpting is I use my harmonica a lot because it just helps me to focus. I got like a ton of them over here, and you know, just kind of keep everything within eye shot that you need. I got more clay down there, and this stuff down here is El Cheapo dollar store orange cleaner. Does miracles, and it saved me from like using up $10 or $20 worth of material, you know, to replace it, because that got really dirty after the last time. But now it's great. You know, you can't even see any garbage on there. Yeah, I mean, the things that I don't use very much, I'm just kind of leaving over here. But just kind of within eye shot, you know, there's some tools that I just don't use half as much. And there goes the water again. Sorry about that, guys. and just kind of more equipment. But it's kind of nice. I got kind of the look outside, from here. So this is now turned into my bedroom, really. I just kind of got my bed set up. I just have an air mattress, guys. This is how I can afford things. Is I just don't buy the expensive things in life except for stuff that I'm gonna enjoy up to wazoo. So I bought that like 2.5 years ago. So if you're like on a budget, get yourself. I don't even remember what brand it was, but it has just a little motor in there. Bam, it it doesn't lose air. It's amazing. More comfortable than the bed that I have previously. And like that chair over there, we got that out of a dumpster. Just look, my desks aren't anything fancy. I grabbed some 2x6s, some 2x4s, and like a sheet of, what do you call it? Plywood, I think that it would be. Yeah, but no, pressed wood. Yeah, so it's plywood. And, my tabletop, which is kind of nice. It lifts up, so I have my like hard drive down there so I don't bump it. That keeps everything safe, makes me feel better about it. I don't know. When it comes to studios, just kind of do whatever you want, whatever floats your boat. I'm super minimalist. I don't like anything in the background, so I went for pure white. The nice thing is that if I just light that up just the slightest bit, this background goes pure white very easily. But yeah, it doesn't. You don't need anything fancy, really. I just choose to, have the fancier, computer. But you can get away with GIMP Shop and just like an $80 Wacom tablet is what I used for like 2 years. I think I've been using this Intuos for about 2.5 years as well. Here's a perfect example of another thing of improvising. And oops, I just knocked it over. But when you're trying to light up your subject, sometimes you need this light. You need like another light. And say, for instance, you're just using like desk lamps. You can just get some tin foil and like just wrap it. And I just put like a wire on the back, and I just line it up exactly right. Let me get my troll fish. You guys haven't seen this, but I use this whenever I Skype, and what I'll do is say for instance I'm here, I'll be talking to the person, and then I'll creep this guy up, and he'll just kind of, he's a troll, and that's what he does. He's a troll, and then he'll just duck out of the way and pop up here and there. So, anyways, say for instance I had a light here, and it was falling onto my subject, but I wanted more light over here, and I was using this for like the background. Easily I could just come in with that and then take the shot and click. It's good. That's another thing is I used to throw these speed lights through 2 umbrellas. You've seen those pictures. But these, just get yourself like $5 worth of poster board and some tissue paper. You don't even need the plexiglass. That's just there so that I don't damage it, because I'm clumsy. I knock it over and it tear all the time, and like I'm a perfectionist like that. But you get yourself some electrical tape, like $5. I bet you could make 2 of these up, and you just make it to whatever size you want. This is like basically to the scale of the largest character that I have. And the nice thing is that all I have to do to scale down my light source is to take a flag, which I could just make out of paper, and I would tape this on. And that's very narrow, but you can make a strip lighting setup like that, and that would just be flush. But anyways, that's basically it. It's very simple. It's not glorious, but the result is all that matters, That's how it is with most workrooms, And we just turned our lousy little pool table room, which we never used, into, the shop because it was getting absolutely no use. And I needed a cooler room. So anyways, I hope that answered your question, Brent, So, I guess you'll just have to wait and see for the next character to come out for anything new. But I'm going to be working on that. So, anyways, I got to get back to work.